I mean, Kevin Hart got jacked for it.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
So there's also Borderlands 4. Gearbox is working on it.
Really? Interesting. Would you like to say that for the camera?
No. Oh, are we recording? My mic's way away from me.
I'm aware.
I wasn't told we were.
We were just doing this for fun, Chris. I don't think you would have picked up on it for a while. The whole episode.
Right,
honestly.
we just kept on going and just.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we
know
just
we-
skipped the intro and just
I
kept
thought we
talking.
were still-
I feel like you would have just.
I thought we were still in intermission.
No, man.
When did we start?
like 10 seconds ago. You're not that late. To
Yeah, I
the
know. We've just been. The camera's been on you the whole time.
Share the show. Look at me. No, come back here. Come back here,
Get
motherfucker.
the fuck back here.
No, listen. So, since we started this show without me knowing,
I never did an intro.
I gotta let
Yeah,
you
I
guys
mean, it didn't
know.
really
No,
start.
No,
It was
you are still early to the party.
I still gotta let you know.
No, it's
that-
not that time yet. It is not that time.
We're in
There's a time-
pre-introduction.
We are
sir.
still in pre-introductions. Okay, your part comes in a minute. Animals.
fucking heathen. Anyway, share the goddamn show.
Spencer, you're out of line. Welcome
I'm
back,
just gonna
guys,
read
to
my
another.
fucking Kindle over here.
Welcome back to another episode of What You Take, the show where we talk about just about anything we can possibly think of, whether we know it or not, and bring you guys along for our unfiltered, unapologetic opinions. As always, you're going to have myself here, Steve, my brother Chris.
You know, you guys should let Steven know what he did in the comments there when you interact with the show. And just make sure you share it, too. Just make sure you share it. Just,
Man,
you know,
gotta
boop,
share that
boop.
show.
You know, just like that.
The boop, boop,
Boop, boop.
the boop, boop, boop.
It'll take 5 seconds out of your life, and it'll change ours. So make sure you share.
And he's getting deep with this shit,
It
man.
really is.
Don't forget, guys, as always, we've got Sexy Spence here.
Hi, guys. Share the show. I don't know if I'll ever quite get to Chris's level, but
It's the thought that counts.
if you're
man.
going to donate to me. No.
Well, it's kind of all one link.
I know it is, yeah. I have nothing. Donate for me.
I mean, unless in the memo they put this is for
Appreciation.
Sexy Spence.
Yeah, like,
then
I
I'm-
would appreciate that.
I'm gonna start
like,
feeling
you
a
know,
certain
really
kinda
strike
way.
my ego a little bit.
Anyway, so Chris, before you were so rudely interrupted, you were talking about something with Borderlands.
Oh, I was. Borderlands, the movie, is coming out August 9th, 2024, and Gearbox is purportedly working on Borderlands 4.
You know, like,
Interesting.
I know we were kind of talking about this earlier, like, off the mics and stuff, but, like, Borderlands is always just one of those fun games you kind of forget about, and then they release one, and you're like, oh, fuck yeah.
Right.
You know, and then you're, like, kind of all about it for a while.
I love the absurdity of the Borderlands
Right.
universe.
There's, like, sentient guns, there's treasure chests, there's
No,
just
back
unlimited
up.
ammo.
Back the fuck up right now. Okay. I don't want to hear shit about sentient guns until you go play High on Life. Okay. You go play High on Life, then we can talk about
All right,
sentient
all right.
guns
I'll give
and
you that.
alien sex and humans and alien sex and goddamn
Hey.
space Applebee's.
Hey, come here. Hey, if you want to see all that shit firsthand, check out his Twitch stream, Ripperboy85.
That is false. They've
Dude,
expired
you are
already.
So
Fuck off.
I'll give it, dude. Chris is good with the plugs.
Chris is good with the plugs, man.
Fucking sponsor us, and I'll plug your shit.
It-
Yeah.
For every
Okay.
$10 donation, we'll plug your shit.
Chris is gonna be our announcement guy. I'm kind of digging.
I know,
this.
yeah. Like, dude, I think you found your niche.
Yeah.
Like, you're good at it.
I'm good for this and nothing
Yeah.
else. I don't contribute.
That's all you need, bud. You got
Yeah,
this.
This is all I should walk in here, do announcements, and then leave.
You're like a co-signer, dude. You're like, yo, I got you.
You know what would be kind of fun? I just thought about this, way unrelated. Whenever we like get enough like bullet points or whatever to do a Star Wars episode, Chris should wear the Mando helmet.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, we could talk about Star Wars right now.
No, we're gonna talk about some other shit that I got
I
going
mean, we
on.
can talk about the
We
whole
talking about
extended-
Star Wars? I think we're doing Star
We
Wars.
could talk about
Yeah.
legends and like stuff we want to see, and you know.
That is a whole nother episode.
I mean, bro, if we ever just, like you just mentioned Star Wars.
Yeah,
we're
we can
going
just
forever.
go off.
Yeah, we'll-
Concepts, theories.
we will
like,
we will hit that in another episode. Today I got
All right.
It's fine. It's fine.
I love we both put our hands like it's okay.
We'll hit it in another
we're
episode.
ready to hop on that.
We'll hit it in another episode.
You guys gonna bully me into a Star Wars episode, aren't you?
No, we're not.
I feel like you're going to.
No.
Well, not this time.
No, it's fine. We'll keep our mouths shut.
No, I feel like you want a Star Wars episode.
No,
I don't know.
No.
What did you want to
Yeah,
talk
what
about?
did you want to...
I feel like...
Steven, what did you want to talk about?
Like video games?
Nope,
and
it's all right.
No. Now I don't want to I don't want to talk about Star Wars.
No, now we want to talk about what you want to talk about. Did you want to talk about Borderlands? Because we can go back to talking about Borderlands.
No, it's okay. You know what? I think Chris, you should do some more announcements.
I don't have more announcements, you motherfucker. So listen, if you get down in the doobly-doo of this YouTube
he
video...
says that he immediately starts spitting.
You know...
It's a talent.
If you get down in the doobly-doo of this video, you will...
doobly-doo?
Yeah, the doobly-doo. It's
I
the description.
like that, actually, yeah.
The description, you will see you'll see a link to
I'm actually going to cut you off because I'm a horrible
Yeah,
human
you're
being
done.
here.
Yep.
I actually want Spencer to do some talking with the doobly-doos.
No, I got this. So define doobly-doos to me quick, though.
Doobly-doos is a placeholder word, just like thingamajig or who's a what's it.
Oh, man, I'm a big fan of the Who's a What's It's.
Yeah.
My God.
So
Speaking of Who's a What's It's.
Yeah, a who's a what's it is a very important article, you know.
Yeah.
It's right there with thingamajig.
So how would you
and
apply
doobly.
that to the Star Wars universe?
Well,
So
you
I think
see,
what's going to happen, I think we are going to transition to a Star Wars episode because I felt kind of pressured. Chris, are you okay doing a Star Wars episode?
No, I still want to talk about whatever you want to talk about, bud. I just wanted to wear this.
Is that the way?
This is the way. I can't see anything, so I'm going to keep moving my mic around.
It's fine, bud. Doesn't matter where you're looking. That's the point.
Oh my God.
Yep.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It works.
Sure.
It actually kind of works,
Yeah.
and I'm almost upset by
Like,
it.
if you were to go to the bars, I definitely feel like you'd be pulling tail.
You don't need to lie, you know.
No, I'm actually...
No, I'm being quite serious.
I'm kind of with Spence on this one. I
Yeah.
feel like if you walked into Player 2 or something like that right now, like it just works, dude.
Yeah.
All right. For the Emperor.
Yeah.
Hail Palpatine.
I really want you to just go up there wearing that and do some karaoke.
oh, God. Ugh.
Like, tell me why. Could you imagine Chris singing Tell Me Why?
So Chris, I mean, what is it that you want to see out of the Star Wars universe right now?
I want to see it get into motherfucking Legends, motherfucker.
Yeah, tell me more.
Thank you.
I-
Tell me more.
Like, I want to learn. I
Tell
want to
me
get
why.
more, like, we need, like. I want to see more either Disney Plus series going into pre-Republic or expanding upon the Clone Wars era.
Chris,
you know,
can you see us?
yeah, I can see him.
Okay, just
Yeah.
wondering.
What's even better is I can hear him just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, like, I'm sure it picks up quite well.
But no, I want to see like a Mace Windu series. I want to see a fucking Plo Koon series. I want to get back
Plo
into the...
Koon. Oh, I would love to see a Plo Koon series.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like,
Well, that's kind of the thing, though. They took all the legendary, there's so many amazing backstories and old
Fucking
story.
Shakti.
Yeah, just ignored.
Yeah.
And it's just like they just focused on the Skywalker saga, which is great, and we love it. But what? We're at movie 9?
they need to be done. The
Right.
Skywalkers are done, man.
Go back to the past. Old Republic.
Right. Oh my god.
Old
dude.
Republic
I would
needs
die
to have
if they
something
did an
done.
Old Republic.
Absolutely. There's so much there.
Yeah.
Or
there's
just any of the
so
legendary
much
books,
Legends lore,
or
dude.
freaking.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can get a whole Darth Bane fucking
Could you imagine like an
series.
origin story to Darth Plagueis?
Yes.
Jeez.
Like, dude, all of these could touch on these could be series of their own.
Correct.
And it's just you just
Correct.
pull that shit.
Now, I will give it to them, though. I mean, they did a really good job with Ahsoka. They did a great job with Mando.
Right.
You know, they did a good job. Now they need to continue to expound upon that.
They're having the DC problem. You need to aim your fucking energy.
Correct. And not just at the thing that puts you on the map.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing, because it's easy writing.
Yes.
That's the problem. Everyone likes Skywalker. We know everybody likes Skywalker. Let's pick Skywalker.
I would go so far as to say it's not just easy writing, it's safe writing. Everyone is so fucking worried about, like, well, what if we go into...
Show me Darth Bane.
Show me Havoc Troopers!
Right.
Everyone is so fucking worried about if we go too far off the reservation, the people that grew up on Star Wars won't understand it, or the new people won't understand it, and it's gonna be a flop. I promise you, right the fuck now.
You know, You know what I want?
What do you want?
I want to see the Jedi Mandalorian War, motherfucker!
Oh,
For the Pride of Mandalore!
classics.
For the Pride of Mandalore.
No, I'm telling you right now. You know what I'd like to see? I would love to see like a Saving Private Ryan status movie with stormtroopers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes!
I mean, again, even
Like a literally like nitty gritty
Band of Brothers for clones?
Yes.
fucking
yes.
Give me, again, going back to the Havoc Troopers things, right? Like, any of the cinematics that we have seen surrounding the Old Republic and the Havoc Troopers, like, these motherfuckers elbowed people on the battlefield and broke jaws.
Right.
I
Like,
think the
let
closest,
me see these fuckers in action.
I think the closest we got to that was when we saw Rogue One and we saw everyone going down, like, in their areas of their
Yes.
mission. And
But
you were
look
like,
at how
oh
great
no.
that fucking movie was.
Yeah, that was like, every time I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Like shit, people are actually dying.
Yes,
this
left,
character
right, and
might
center.
die. Like
I would go so far.
you don't see that. Like there's no point in time where I was like Han Solo's dead. I know that.
Even
You know,
if,
I mean,
oh my
except
goodness,
for-
I actually saw, there was an interview with Adam Driver about the Ben Solo story arc. Did you ever hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Ben Solo, aka Kylo Ren, apparently was not supposed to be as big of a wuss as he ended up being.
That's what I thought. I thought that was kind of weird.
Apparently, it was supposed to be
Yeah.
the exact opposite. He was supposed to start kind of Ben Solo-ish or Kylo Ren-ish.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
And go worse. He was never supposed to be redeemed as Ben Solo.
See,
And
now that I agree.
I
that
would
be
watch-
a great story.
I'd watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
And I'm loosely paraphrasing, don't kill me in the comments, I don't know for sure on this, but I vaguely remember him saying something to the degree of, well, and Disney's involved, so there has to be a redemption story at that point, right?
Fucking Disney.
He
Tell
was-
a dark story.
He was supposed to be the badass of badasses.
I'm going to tell you guys a storytelling fundamental. Sometimes there are just bad people
That
who
are bad.
bad.
Who are fucking
With
bad.
no
I'm
redeeming
sick
qualities.
of like having that moment where I relate to the villain and I'm like, oh well, he kind of had. No, just show me a general bad guy.
Yeah.
If he's supposed to be the bad guy, keep him as the bad guy. If you're going to have a series focused around
Right.
the bad guy, do the proper writing and make me fall in love with him as the bad guy.
Right. I'll even take an anti-hero at some fucking point.
Oh, I would
My general thing is
love-
like, I'm sick of redemption arcs. Like,
I
oh,
would
it's okay, he
love-
made it at the end.
Listen, I mean, you could argue that Anakin Skywalker is more of an anti-hero than a hero.
Oh, 100%. Like, I don't know. Like, that's my whole thing, though. It's like, work on... Also, okay, you know, actually, since we're on the Star Wars villain bullshit, do you guys ever hate those super badass villains that have a super anticlimactic ending?
Yeah,
All of
Maul.
them. Fuck you, hold on. Fuck Maul. Okay.
I'm gonna let you handle that one.
Fuck Maul. How about Grievous?
Yeah. You know, honestly, okay, here's the thing.
The
So,
helmet works. You're like,
so you
yeah.
know how he got that cough, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to see that scene
Yeah.
more than I saw what
No.
Obi-Wan did to him.
No, okay.
I would have paid $60 to just watch Mace Windu force crush that
For a half
motherfucker.
second, I thought you were gonna be like $16.99, like the price of a movie ticket.
No.
Like,
I would pay a full $60 experience to watch the movie or play the game where you force crush that tin can looking motherfucker and gave him fucking upper respiratory infection for the rest of his existence.
I would love every fucking second of watching that.
Absolutely. And guess what? It's Mace Windu, motherfucker.
Here's the other thing, though, and the reason why we'll never get it is because it's dark. It's gritty. And Star Wars, for some reason, has a
they
problem.
never take that fucking route.
They don't.
If you read the books, they are heavy, dark shit.
You know what I'd almost love to see more than the Havoc Troopers? And I think on probably 5 or 6
The
other
Death Troopers?
episodes, the Death Troopers. Yeah. Hey, we did get Zombie Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
We did get them. That was well played. I'll give it to them. Give me Delta Squad. Give me fucking Delta Squad.
Give me Delta Squad with like a Band of Brothers overture.
Yes! fucking
You know what
yes!
I'm saying? That is 100%. Like that's what pisses me off. Is there's so much you can do with this.
That would
I
be...
want that, but I also want there to be
Just
the
for a half second, I thought you did like the Hunger Games thing.
I want that Band of Brothers Overture style Republic Commandos, but you also have to do a thing where you incorporate how horrifying it actually is to be a clone.
Yes!
Like, with, like, the Bacta-Vats and shit, where they, like, just take their dead bodies and liquefy them, and, like...
Yeah. Recycle the goop.
Yeah,
Something like that would be an amazing redemption, in my opinion, for Tamara Morrison. Because Boba Fett did not fucking deliver.
Right.
That did not deliver at all.
Generally, I guess my whole thing is like, this is a Disney issue, not a Star Wars issue. It's like,
this is a Disney issue.
Get your writers off the leash and let them do a dark story.
I love Disney. I do. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not shitting on Disney.
Steven,
It's just
Steven.
Like, Disney needs to let people tell dark stories because, believe it or not, Chris, to your point, you can still make money with a dark fucking story.
And here's the thing. I know they're always like wanting to appeal to kids and blah, 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 but it's like, guess what, motherfucker? 90% of your audience is adults.
Correct. Right. This is 2023, 2024. The people that grew up with these,
Darth Nihil, or how the fuck
Nihilus?
Nihilus.
Give me
Darth Bane,
Nihilus.
fucking Plagueis, fucking Maul. Like, I bet Maul's origins from the clone. Imagine that in a movie.
Maul is still left untouched after we saw him with Crimson Sun and during the
Right.
Solo movie. Where's that follow-up? That was the biggest dick tease ever.
Exactly. That's what. There's so many stories that they barely touch the origins of the dark side. Period. And, like, I don't know, man. It's just one of those where it's like there's so much opened. Not to mention, I'm sorry, if you go back to the olden days too, like my other thing is like I actually read somewhere that like one of the most powerful light side users, the Force users.
Yeah.
She could literally cut people. Her power was she could cut people off from the Force.
Yes.
Right.
Anyone.
How? Tell me right now how that's not a story arc.
You get that book origin in there, and you throw that out in some old Republic origin story prequel shit.
Here's another one.
Could you imagine there being an opener to a series, not a movie, but make it a series, where there is a Force-sensitive person that for one reason or another, this bitch cuts them off.
Yeah.
And the whole premise of the series is them finding a way to get their connection back, or to get this bitch to get their connection back.
Right.
That's a series right fucking there.
Dude, actually, I
Here's
found this
another
other
one.
one. What's up?
Here's another series.
Why are you
idea.
raising your hand?
Well, because I don't know.
Just let the man raise his hand. He's a Mandalorian,
He's
damn it.
never raised his hand until he put the mask on.
I might make him keep the fucking mask on.
Uh,
No one cared who I was before the mask was
Yes! No one cared
Imagine
who I was
this.
before the mask.
Old Republic movie. Young, poor farmer. Family killed by Sith raiders. Because at this point, there's the Sith temple.
Yeah,
Boy
it
joins
was
the
a
Sith
Sith
Order.
Fucking
Like,
legion.
yeah.
Yeah. You could have an entire series of following this boy who was a nothing, and then joined the Sith Order, and then launched into the crusade against the Jedi.
Oh, like from the beginning to the
We get our anti-hero / villain. We get dark. We
You
get
can even throw
action.
a redemption arc in there too.
You
where
could
he, like,
probably throw a
he had to
redemption arc in there.
slaughter like a village, and he's like, I don't know what I was after that. Like,
I'm just saying, guys, we need to...
you
Pick
could
up.
do so much with these goddamn. They built a fucking world. Use it.
There is a library's worth of Legends content. Use it.
Well, I mean, the other thing too, though, here was a fun concept. I would love to see fucking just a detective or a bounty hunter make a story about that.
Yeah.
That would be fucking amazing. Could you imagine a detective on Coruscant?
We kind of got the bounty hunter thing with Mando.
Yeah, but
until the very end where they started incorporating...
Who's that one? He's the blue guy. I always forget his name.
Bane. Cad Bane.
Yeah, dude, fucking A. You're telling me you wouldn't follow him around fucking filling up bounties?
Here's the thing. I think Cad is too big of a villain to put a direct arc around. I appreciated the fact that they worked him into Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. But Cad, I don't think could be his own series in and of himself. He would be someone that I would like to see as a reoccurring
Yeah,
villain.
but if you go with the Clone Wars, remember, he's teamed up with people in the past.
Right, but that's what I would like to see him as a reoccurring villain, like a mini boss.
Oh, like, yeah, I
not
could
the
see
not the
that.
prime character.
No, I don't think he'd be like a prime character aspect, but it's just like one of those where it's like, there's so many instances where it's like there's all these like characters and they always just come out with these like anticlimactic endings.
Yeah.
And like there's such a grandiose fucking story behind all of these characters, and it's like they just scratch the surface of like what the Skywalker saga
Here's
is.
another one. Wookiees during the fall of Kashyyyk. There's another Rebel movie.
Wookiees would be tough to do as a prime character because you're not going to fucking understand them.
Like, it would just be subtitles.
And it would be really tough. You wouldn't be able to do the whole, like, subtitle it, or suddenly they speak English for the sake of the viewer. No one, it would pull you out of your, it would pull you out of the moment. You wouldn't be able to do it.
I like the idea, though, because they do have an interesting backstory, but I definitely gotta agree with Steven, though. It's like one of those where it's like, it would be taken away if it was just subtitles, because then it's just like, it's like watching like a nature documentary at this point.
Yeah.
Part of the Wookiee charm is not knowing what the fuck they're saying.
They're like R2-D2. Imagine if you understood R2-D2. Do you think anyone would give a fuck about R2-D2?
Have you seen that spoof of R2-D2 when he's in Anakin's starship in the beginning of episode 3? Anakin's like, lock on to him, R2. And R2's like, lock on to what? There's 500 fucking bad guys around here. Just like, I need that. But that's more for like a fun bit. I couldn't do a whole series like that.
Right.
No, I definitely have to agree with you there. But I don't know. Number one thing, like what would you like if you had to choose? What would your choice be?
I want to watch C-3PO in a sitcom. I want to watch like a
Chris
King
won.
of... I want to see like a King of Queens version of just C-3PO and Jar Jar Binks.
Oh my god. Even if it wasn't Jar Jar, I mean, just give me 3PO and R2.
Grace, if anything. Like...
Give me 3PO and R2. I'd be about that.
Yep, just their own little mini.
Oh my
and
god, they're
no
buddy
violence,
duo
no
between the
fighting.
movies.
It's just like antics, like Friends or How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
Like-
What, Spence, what do you want to see?
Man, I would love to see just like Old Republic. Just
Okay.
a grandiose, like, obviously it'd be more than one movie, but like, yeah, they gotta tap into those, dude. Like, could you imagine like a whole war between Jedi and Sith and the scale of millions?
The hardest part about that, and I think the struggle that they would maybe have, is they would need to get lightsaber play right.
They would. But I mean, if you did a grandiose battle with that
Yeah.
versus like...
My fear is that it would look like Attack of the Clones when the clone troopers first showed up, and it would be a lot of just like very basic swings, and it wouldn't show any mastery of anything, despite both of these.
Actually, now that you mention
In your
that,
overhead aerial view
Yeah.
of the battlefield, you'll have to show people using at least force push or throw or things
no,
like
I actually
that.
got
too.
to. I was just gonna say that too. Is like, I want to see more variations in the Force use.
I want to see more creativity with the Force use.
They're very blunt and basic with it.
Very much so. I really want, I think no matter which way it goes, I want something that is soldier focused. I don't want to see Force users anymore.
Right.
I really don't. So whether that be Havoc Troopers, whether that be Death Troopers, whether that be Delta Squad, I think my like dream would be give me Delta Squad.
I would love to follow Anakin's company.
501st?
as he comes to
501st?
power.
Like follow Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
could
I
see
want
that.
you to have. I want to follow them as. Like, imagine that. Like, Order 66 happened. Anakin's in charge, but now he's Darth Vader.
Yep.
And these guys are like, let's
Launch
roll.
a 501st series after Order 66.
Right.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Watch them. Because
Hunt
he
Jedi.
brought them with him as he conquered everything.
Well,
Yep.
and here's the other thing too. There's been a lot more Order 66 content, but like you should. Hunting Jedi is not an easy thing.
No.
Like you could probably, and they made it seem like it was an immediate like wipeout of all of them.
No,
And
it was-
there
they've
were
done
tons of
better now, and they've
stragglers.
added more
Yeah.
like supplemental stuff to it. But it's like, you could have 3 or 4 episodes where these guys are going after Plo Koon, and he's like picking them off one by one in the woods, and
Yeah,
like
they did Plo pretty dirty. I mean, they blew him up in a starship.
yeah, but well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Probably because they had to.
Right, the only way we can get this fucking bastard.
Yeah, well, they're
But, like, no, generally speaking, like, how cool would that be? Like, Darth Vader and
I
his
agree.
troops hunting down the remaining Jedi that managed to escape. Because we all saw those ones, they're like, they all sensed the disturbance, and they're like, fuck this.
Yep.
And then they just downed 6 stormtroopers and fucking...
dipped.
Nope, I agree. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I want to know in the comments, what is it that you guys would like to see from a Star Wars project perspective? Be it movies, be it series, be it animated, be it video games. Obviously, we've got Outlaws that's supposed to be coming out sometime. But until then, guys, as always, thank you so much for the support. We appreciate everything. And until next time with the next episode, peace.
Get in the comments!
And share that show!